this is Taz and welcome to Cooking with Taz. In this video, let's make dosa. So dosa is a very popular South Indian breakfast dish. It can also be served for lunch or for dinner. So for making dosa, we need to first grind rice and urad dal, which is a kind of lentil, and it has to be fermented overnight. And with the fermented batter, we'll be making the dosa. So it's more like a crepe that's made out of rice and urad dal. After I got the Instant Pot, I've been using Instant Pot for fermenting the dosa batter. So I use the yogurt setting and I ferment the dosa batter for about 8 to 10 hours. And the batter will be well fermented after 10 hours and we'll be able to make beautiful dosas. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to ferment dosa batter in the Instant Pot, and we'll be able to make really crispy dosas. So in this recipe, I have used 3 cups of rice and 1 cup urad dal. Since the amount of rice is more than urad dal, the dosa will be much crispier. But if you use 2 cups of rice and 2 cups of urad dal, you will get softer dosas. So let's get started. Let's first soak the rice and urad dal. So into a bowl, I'm adding 3 cups of rice. So this is long grain white rice. You can also use ponni rice or sona masuri rice. In another bowl, let's add 1 cup urad dal. So I'll be grinding these separately, that's why I'm adding these into separate bowls. So next, let's add water. So I've added water to rice to soak the rice in water. And I have also added water to urad dal. To the urad dal, I'm also adding 1 teaspoon fenugreek seeds. So let these soak for 5 hours. After 5 hours of soaking, I have rinsed the rice and urad dal taken in a strainer. So next I'm going to grind these separately. So into a blender here I'm adding urad dal. So this is 1 cup urad dal that's been soaked. Add just enough water to make a smooth batter. So here I'm adding around 1 cup water. Let's grind the urad dal and water into a smooth batter. So this will take a few minutes. Alright, so here is the well ground urad dal batter. So I'm going to pour this into the stainless steel pot and keep it aside. So next, in the same blender jar, you don't have to wash it. I'm going to grind the soaked rice. So this is 3 cups of long grain white rice that's been soaked for 5 hours. First, I tried to add all the rice into the jar, but it has filled up the jar, right? So we need to grind this in 2 batches so that the rice will be ground really well. Alright, so I have half that, and I'm going to add 1 cup of water, just enough water to grind the rice into a smooth batter. Grind the rice along with water till it turns a smooth batter. Here is our rice batter, so pour this on top of the urad dal batter. So next I'm going to grind the remaining rice. So here is the remaining rice batter. So pour everything into the stainless steel pot, and next, using your hand, wash your hands really well. So using your hands, beat the batter really well for a few minutes. So this will help to aerate the batter. So here is our dosa batter. So next, let's place the stainless steel pot into the main pot. I'm going to place this into the instant pot. So close the pot with the lid. So we don't need the sealing ring. So I'm going to remove the sealing ring. We are only going to turn on the yogurt setting. So the sealing ring is not required. So close the pot. So next, let's select the yogurt setting. So next I'm going to set the time to 10 hours. So you can have it for 8 hours or 10 hours. It really doesn't matter. So I'm going to set it to 10 hours and the temperature should be medium and then click start. So what's happening right here is for 10 hours, Instant Pot will warm up. It will slightly warm up. So it's in incubation mode and this warmth will help the batter to ferment. I usually keep the batter in the Instant Pot in yogurt setting overnight so that the next morning the batter will be well fermented and I can make dosas for breakfast. So it's going to be 10 hours. So I kept this overnight. It's close to 10 hours, right? So I'm going to open the lid and here is the well fermented batter. You can see the bubbles on top. That's a good sign and it's an indication that the batter has fermented. So we have our dosa batter here. So I'm using a spoon. I'm going to combine it well. And you can also see the quantity has doubled up. So next, let's make dosa. So we have a large quantity of dosa batter. So I'm going to take enough batter for making breakfast in a separate bowl. So this is what you should do. Just take batter that's required for making for breakfast or for lunch in a separate bowl, and the remaining batter you can keep it in the refrigerator. To the batter that I've taken in the separate bowl for making dosa, I'm going to add half teaspoon salt. Give the batter a good mix. For making dosa, it's good to use a cast iron skillet. If you don't have cast iron, you can use non-stick pan. So I'm going to grease the skillet with some ghee. If you don't have ghee, you can also add some oil. And next, adding 2 spoonful of batter and then spread the batter evenly and make into round shape. As you can see, holes have formed. So this is a sign that the batter is a well fermented batter. So let the bottom side cook. So I'm drizzling some ghee on top of the dosa. So let the bottom side cook and turn golden in color. So it will take a few minutes. So using a wide spatula, I'm going to flip it over. Yes, so look at the golden, light golden brown color. It's so beautiful. So let the other side cook as well. It will take a couple of minutes and then let's transfer the dosa to a plate. So here's our beautiful dosa. Here you have it guys, our beautiful dosas, and the dosa batter was fermented in the instant pot. Since we have used 3 cups of rice and 1 cup urad dal, we'll be able to make crispy dosas. And the dosas can be served along with chutney, sambar, or even with dal. So do give this recipe a try and ferment your dosa batter in the instant pot and let me know your feedback. So if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be back with more instant pot cooking videos. Until then, happy cooking, take care, and bye.